You have to be good at writing, and you have to be good at reading. When we think of writing, we think of books. Do we ever think of songs?
No. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
No.
Absolutely. People that write songs, guess what? It's writing, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Are people that write songs pretty creative?
Yes.
When you guys are reading books, do you need to be creative?
Yes.
Absolutely. Do you need to picture things? Remember we said reading is like a movie in your head. Do you have to be creative to do that? Yeah, absolutely. So do we see the connection here?
And here today at Scholastic, for all of you watching in the audience and all of you watching from your classrooms, the letters RED stand for Read Every Day. I want you to remember that. Now please, warm welcome for Taylor Swift.
If you can really identify with one of the characters in the book, it's like you can escape and go somewhere else. You know, it's kind of like one of the thrills people get from going to the movies and seeing a story play out. But there's really nothing like reading. You can find such a quiet space and just kind of go to a different world. If you focus on learning as much as you can and studying as much as you can and finding that thing that you love, that can be an escape from bad days. You know, I would have really difficult days at school and I would wait all day long to go home and play my guitar and write lyrics in my journal, and to me that made it feel okay. So if you can find something that can help you, that's you know, that kind of allows you to express yourself, you know, middle school doesn't have to be as hard if you have something to look forward to after school. I try to read like an article, like an informative article every day. I'm trying to stay up to date with just kind of like human rights issues and what's going on internationally and politics, and just kind of trying to like stay read up on just kind of our world issues, because you know it's just important. I think at this stage of my life and being 22, it's important to know what's going on in the world. But as far as being in school, I think that's the time you should be expanding your imagination. And if you want to go and escape to a different world, or read a book about like history, or read a book about science fiction and aliens, like do it. You know, wherever your mind takes you, I think it is important to read every day, and that doesn't mean you don't get to read what you love. You know, that's the cool thing about there being so many different kinds of books you can read.